All right, we're here in Plymouth, Minnesota at Stone Source. We're gonna make the final selections for our countertops, the new build in Edina. And if all goes well, I think Julie might let me actually have some say on the bar countertops. All right, let's go meet Lenny and see where this takes us.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you.
Thanks so much for having us in today.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, Daniel, why don't you go look at some bar tops like we were talking about? Awesome. So, Lenny, I was in here earlier this week picking out countertops for our new house, and I was amazed at the selection you have. You have such a great, big selection.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to come back with the viewers and kind of show them how your operation works and all the wonderful countertop options that you have.
Great. Well, we've been in business for 17 years, and we work with families that own their own quarries. So you get to see here is beautiful quarries and the stones that come from them and full collections. That's kind of unique in our market. And then we get to show you your slabs today.
Awesome. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
All right.
As you can see, some of the stones featured here are some of our exclusive. And for us, that means that we work with the families that actually own these quarries.
So you're getting them directly from the family?
We get them directly from the family.
Italy.
And then they get, from Italy or from Greece. Okay. And then they actually will show us the blocks and we'll pick the specific ones that come here.
Okay.
So each one we get to see before that gets to here.
All right.
And what you'll see up here are stones that are both translucent. So you can either backlight them or you can just have it be without the lights. And I can show you what that looks like. This one's called Jewel White. It's our name for it. Our family in Italy and a family in Africa worked together for the last 5 years to get the mining rights for this.
Very cool. It looks so different with the light behind it.
It really makes a huge difference, and it can be done with so many different colors with it. Julie, we also have our quartz gallery. Okay. And with our quartz gallery, you'll see everything is underneath Lomestone. And that's our own brand. But what we do is we work with some of the largest manufacturers in quartz. And then they put their brands underneath our name and allows us to give people the best quality quartz and an understanding of what they're getting. So it's the exact same material.
That's great. You know what I love about your selection here is you have marble, granite, quartzite, and then quartz. And I know a lot of people get confused on what the differences are. Can you explain what the differences are?
Absolutely. Everything that we're going to look at next is our slab yard, and it is all natural stone. Okay. So when we look at these slabs up here, they're a block that comes out of the earth, and then they're cut like a loaf of bread. Okay. And that's what we're going to be looking at as natural stone. Quartz sounds familiar to another natural stone called quartzite, but quartz is a man-made product, and it just has that name because of the quartz that's in it. Okay. So quartz is used with resin and quartz, and then it's cooked to give it that. And then a lot of people really love the beautiful look of marble and are concerned about the wear, the tear, the maintenance. Yep. There's another material that's very similar, that's quartzite, not quartz, but quartzite, and it has the large, big, beautiful movements that you'd see in marble, and it doesn't have the granular effect that granite does, and it's actually harder than most granites. Julia, let's go look at some of the slabs that you're looking at for your project.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we have a big project going on, and we're looking for a lot of different things throughout the house. Most important to me, of course, is the kitchen.
The house jewelry.
The house jewelry, yeah. So the countertops in the kitchen, I like that white kind of marbly look.
Good.
But I think I have it narrowed down to one that I really love. But I know that there's one that Daniel likes too.
Okay. I think the one that Daniel was looking at is our Tanzania. So this is a really special stone. It is from Africa, from the Tanzanian Valley. It's never been quarried before. This is actually the first time it's ever been taken out. It's from the first block.
So if we got this, no one else has it in their house?
Nobody has it in their house.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, and then you like our Cape Cod, I think we're looking at today, correct?
Yeah.
I fell in love with this block, and I asked our factory what they thought if we would brush it. And to me, it makes it more like a living stone. And I think that's what attracted you to it. It has some beautiful gold colors in it. It is a quartzite, but gives that marble look, but it doesn't have the same makeup of that. So Our Cape Cod is one of a kind.
I love the brush look of it, and one thing that we're going to be doing and that a lot of people are now starting to do is they're doing the backsplash behind the stove also in the same material as a countertop. And I just picture this as the backsplash behind the stove, and I think it will look beautiful. So Lenny, how does one start a countertop business?
Did you believe it from the cigar business?
No.
I started a cigar business in my early 20s.
Okay.
And what I loved the most about it was the families that we worked with from all over the world.
Okay.
So with getting into natural stone, importing the first container and meeting families from around the world is really what grew the business, was that affection for working with those families and bringing it directly to homeowners, where we can quarry material, you can select it, and you can handpick the stones that you want. Stay out of the fall zone.
Okay. We don't want to get hit by that.
But you're fine there. But it's really nice because then you see the stones that you can actually hand select the stone.
Yep.
And it can come over on our next container. And you don't pay a premium from that because we're always working with those families to bring in a container. So that allows anybody to actually have something imported directly for them.
Yeah, I love that. Like, I know compared to some other places we've got countertops from, I just love that story of that you are directly going to those families overseas, sourcing the material yourself, picking it out, and then bringing it back over here. And I think that's just awesome.
One of the things I wanted to show you too is a new design that we have. It's called our Lome Freestyle Legs. And with this legs, we have different finishes. But what's really nice is you can take any one of the stones that we import, and for $400 or $500, some of the most exotic stones in the world, because they're remnants, you can have it polished and cut to any size you want. And with our freestyle collection, it can be in any part of your home.
That's cool. So you can have a coffee table. You can do like a dining table on it?
You can do a dining room table, coffee table, end tables. And what's really fun too is when we're making your stone for your home, it would be nice to maybe do a coffee table that matches it, or a dining room table, because it's just something to think about, that your furniture matches your installation.
So you're in the furniture biz too?
Yes.
Awesome. Lenny, thanks so much for having us in today. It was great to tour the showroom, see your operation here. I think the viewers are really going to love it. And I'm super excited to see our countertops in our finished house.
I am too. And I really appreciate you coming into Stone Source and letting me show you what we do. And I'm excited to be a part of your project.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to go find Daniel.
Good luck.
There he is.
There was keys in it.
Well, while you were fooling around on the forklift, I had a really great time walking around the Stone Source showroom with Lenny and learning more about their operations.
Well, while you were doing that, I did find what I think is the perfect bar countertop. It's like a light blue suede type look. I love it. I did enjoy riding around on the forklift, and I did damage my pocket knife trying to scratch some granite, but what do you do?
Well, we've had a long day. Started out at Lyndhurst with that great property, then went to Vinaigrette, and now Stone Source. And the really cool thing is that both of the businesses we featured today are local Minnesota businesses that import their products from around the world.
It's been a great day. Let's head over to Edina, check out the new build.
Thank you for tuning in to The American Dream.
All right, we're back. It's been about 3 weeks. As you can see, a lot has changed. Now they'll finish putting the roof trusses on, get our new Pella windows installed, probably start the siding, and then we're gonna start working on the inside. All right, guys, can't wait to check back in with you in a couple weeks.